Welcome back to a Let's Play Minecraft video. If you remember the last video, we had survived 2 days. We have a temporary lodging and we had some tools. We now have a full set of stone tools, but for the sword I'm still using the wooden until it's destroyed, and then as you can see, I now have a wooden one there, or a stone one there to replace it. I have also done a little bit of work outside the video. We now have some of each type of wood. So if you have the birch wood, it has this white, well, it's a lighter wood. You have oak wood, which gives you a little bit darker, and then you have the dark oak wood, which again is even darker. So if you're looking to get a certain color scheme, there's also an oranger one, which is in plains. It's like acacia wood. And then there's jungle wood, which finding jungles is kind of difficult. Now, one of the things when you're making doors, the birch wood makes this kind of a door. Looks kind of like a patterned wood. You also have the oak wood, which makes the door we made earlier for our house. And then the dark wood makes this solid door, and we're going to go ahead and make some of those. One thing I would recommend is this bottom bar down here. It's always a great idea to try to figure out a style you like. That way when you're in trouble, you kind of are used to where everything's at. So my pickaxe is always in the third spot. I sometimes switch the shovel and the axe depending on what I'm doing. I always have in the second spot my torches, so that if I need to place a torch real quick, I can do that. And it's always right by the pickaxe because I'm usually mining, which we will show that in a minute too. I said I wanted to build a castle. But since it takes a lot of resources to do that, we're going to start with just one of the towers, and this is the shape I've decided to go with. We're going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, a corner piece so it looks a little more round, and then another 7, corner piece, 7, corner piece, and then 7. And we're going to go with a single door right now. This, when we get a full castle, which I'm thinking will extend that way, this will be closed off and we'll have an opening here into the keep part. But right now we're just going to go with a single door, which this is why I wanted the dark oak door. You want to place the doors from the outside so that they're flush with the outside. If you place them on the inside, they'll be flush on the inside and you'll have an opening there. And occasionally a mob can be at the door, and if you place it from the inside, they can reach through and still hit you if you're standing by the door. They can't get in, but they can hit you. If you do it like this, they can't for some reason. So anyway, what I had done is I had made a huge amount of bricks so we can build the tower. This right here took a stack of bricks to do. I also have bricks underneath this layer as well. So what we're going to do, just to be on the safe side, is we're going to go ahead and build this up just a little bit. We're not going to build a full tower, but we are going to build at least 1 or 2 more layers, just so you can see how efficient way to do that is you can build 2 blocks up without any trouble. Doing 2 blocks at a time works. The only problem is you want to make sure that you don't go up too high and jump down and die on the jump down. So if you were going to go up too high, which would probably be like, you know, maybe 9 tall. You might want to have a water area where you can jump into. And as you can see, we just used 47 blocks. So now I got to get back over here, get another stack or 2 just to make sure we can do this. And then we'll go ahead and put one there, jump and put one there, and then continue building this wall. Now you can, for headroom, if you put a block right there, you know, you can see that I can fit under there, but just barely. You can't jump. So I like to make it even taller than that. So we'll get rid of that block. And we'll go ahead and make a stair step to get up here, and we're going to go one more taller. And this will be where we'll put the first ceiling, which we're going to keep going higher, but right now we just want to have a place so if it's dark, we don't have to keep running back to our other house. We can move everything over here. Now I'll probably do that off screen unless we have time, because one thing I would like to do is show you how to build your first mine, because you need to get the cobblestone to smelt it into smooth stone, which we I believe showed you in the last video, but if not, we're going to show you again here. And then from the smooth stone, you take 4 of those in a square pattern in your crafting, and they make this brick. And I like the look of this brick for a castle. So that's what we're going to build our castle out of. Now we're going to go ahead and finish this roof off real quick. And that's why we're getting this extra. Usually I wouldn't do it this fast, but these videos can get sized really big and take a lot of time if you don't do things quickly. So we're going to go ahead and just deal with the extra stuff in a minute with our pickaxe. And see, that's a full level of brick, so you can see that you're going to need a lot to build a castle. So we're just building one tower, and since it's dark in here, we're going to go ahead and place some torches. Not really worrying about spacing per se. We just want to get a decent amount of light so we don't get any mobs in here while we're doing other things. So let's get rid of this and this, these extra little bits. Now if you destroy smooth stone, you get cobblestone back. If you destroy brick, you get the brick back, so that's pretty nice. Okay, we're also going to get this brick into the floor, but right now I always like to have a mine entrance where I'm staying, so that you don't have to go a great distance. So that's what we're going to do. Now they always say you're not supposed to dig straight down, and the reason being is if there's lava under this block and I'm digging straight down, as you can see, I'm stuck. So that's why they say that, and it's really a good idea not to do that. But I also don't like to stair step all the way down to bedrock. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn all this wood into sticks and get plenty of sticks. We are going to dig straight down, but we're going to do it in a safe manner. So to do that, what we need is these ladders so we can get back out, and that's not nearly enough. So let's go ahead and turn some of this wood into sticks. Now this is going to be plenty. Yeah, that's plenty. 45. If not, well, let's go a couple more. Bedrock is about 66 levels down, so for 63 we should get to about where we want to go. Now I like to carry the wood in this pattern because even if you just open your inventory, I can turn this into the planks and the planks into sticks, and then I always carry a crafting table if I want to build more ladders or things like that. Now, if you were going to mine the way they say safely, is what you'd do is build this stair-step pattern and keep building down and just keep going down. The problem is, I think it's slower to get up and down the mine. So what I like to do is ladder this out like that. And then what I would do is, we'll just use dirt for now. Have a single opening and we'll put a trap door on that. But to make this safe, what you do is have it too wide after after you get your opening, and then you can jump down, and then you can bring this one down. And why I like the too wide is because over here I can put my torches, over here I can put my ladders. And then, if there's lava, I'm going to see it by digging down there on the side. So it's very safe to do. The only problem you might have is if there is lava behind one of these blocks, and that's why I always keep a dirt handy, because if there's lava, all you have to do is block it off with some dirt. And if I put dirt there and there's lava behind there, that will keep it from coming at me, and lava moves very slow, so you can have some time to do that. Now you have to remember to place your ladders, otherwise it becomes kind of a pain to get up. But we're just going to keep doing this until we get to the level we want. And one thing you can do to speed up is just kind of do that. Excuse me. So now I can place my ladders there, and then I can dig this side, and really don't forget to place your torches. Go ahead and place a torch down there. Now so far we could have dug straight down, sorry for my incorrect English, and we would have been fine. But we don't know that until after the fact. And if you do happen to get a ladder in the wrong spot, you can still climb up and down, but it's kind of a pain to do. So I like to keep my ladders all facing the same direction. So that's what we're going to do. And as you can hear, we hear a zombie. That means there is a cavern or a dungeon close by. I only hear the one, so it's probably just a cavern somewhere. So we're going to place a torch there, jump down. Now mobs can't dig, so we're safe. There's the spider, definitely a cavern. And close by. Now caverns are great to explore. The reason being is you can see a lot more of the hole. So you're going to see iron and things like that, so you can find it quicker. But I like to strip mine because it's a little easier for me to do it methodically. You're not going to miss anything that might be behind a wall. Like right now we got some coal there, so we're going to go ahead and get that. before we place the ladder on it, and then replace it with bricks, because as you can see, we've been picking up all the bricks that we've been dropping. So I can easily come down here, mine this coal out, get an XP while we're doing it. So I get coal, and then I just fill in the hole with the cobblestone that we've been picking up from mining, or I can leave it. And it's always a good idea, if you're going to leave a hole like this, to put a torch in there so the mobs don't spawn, so as you're going up and down you don't have to deal with that. So if I was going to do that, I can just put a torch there. Plus it helps me see as I'm getting all this coal. And then all I have to do is I can leave that hole there and just kind of clog that up, and I won't have any mobs in there. So we'll go ahead and that sound you just heard means that there's a cavern close by, which the zombies told me that. And that's a bat we just heard. So this is how you would get your cobblestone. And what I just did there was dangerous. And I just placed that in the spot. So we're going to get rid of that. Now we can hear lava around here, which is why you don't want to dig straight down. You don't have any options to save yourself. But what I'm doing is safe, like I said. I mean, what do you say when you're just mining anyway? The same thing over and over again. I'm digging another block. See, there's a lava. If I was going straight down, I would be in trouble. So, what we would do here, what I'd love to do, is if I had a bucket, what I would do is turn that into obsidian by pouring water on it. I don't have a bucket. I don't really see a way. We're going to get on the ladder, and that's what you don't want to do. And I just died and lost everything I had. What I was trying to do is stay on the ladder but kind of see the area, because as you can see on the right we have some iron, we have on the left some redstone, but we're going to respawn because now we're dead. And we respawned the last place we slept, which is right here. And it's nighttime, and since I died in lava, everything was destroyed. So we got to go build more tools. We're going to sleep because it's night. And now we're going to go back to our place. And that's what's not to do. Because now we get to make all new tools and yeah. Now I got bare stone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen. What I think I'm going to do is go get some wood, and we're going to get some more cobblestone, and we'll come back. Okay, I've moved my bed. I have chopped down a few trees, and I have made a pickaxe, and only a pickaxe. Now I don't want to go all the way down there again, but we want to get closer so we don't die. We're not going to make the same mistake we made just a minute ago. And we're going to go into the area there. Now we have some sticks, so we're going to make some torches. And of course, like I said, always keep things in a certain pattern. It's always a good idea, because in this case, I don't want to fall in the lava again, so I'm going to get rid of this last bit there, and we're going to close that off. So now, since we have no tools with us, we're going to start digging out here, and there's some iron. That's great. Now, I don't know what's under that, so we're going to have to find out if it's safe to mine that. And to get iron, you need stone tools anyway. So we have stone tools. Take some of this, 4 of those, makes a crafting table. Crafting table means I can make a stone pickaxe. That, and we can also make a sword in case we run up against any mobs. We can protect ourselves. And I always want to take a crafting table with us so we don't have to keep making them. So, as you can see, stone tools do work a lot better. Now, we're just going to keep mining this because we need that iron so that we can actually get that bottom iron a little safer. But I want to show you why I'm not getting that right now. Because I need to know what's below it, because we do not want to let it fall into the lava there. So it looks like this one's safe to get, and this one's safe to get, because I can see there's something below them. Now that one's not, because it will fall into the lava. So we're going to go ahead and go back up our ladder. Reason being is we're going to get that last one, but we're going to turn that lava into obsidian first. And obsidian you need for portals, so it's actually not a bad deal to do. But you're going to need a diamond pickaxe to get the obsidian, so we're not going to be showing you how to do that this video. What I am going to do is go over to my crafting table. I'm going to build a furnace. And we have a little bit of coal left, so that's good. And we're going to put our furnace right here. We're going to put our coal in there, what's left of it, and we're going to put our iron, and that's going to turn into iron ore. Now we can use that to make buckets, which will carry water, which will help us to turn that into obsidian, because if you put a lava source block, put water on it, it will turn it into obsidian. If it's not a source block, in other words, it's moving, then it will turn into cobblestone. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you'll get cobblestone. Now we need to work on our floor here. So let's go ahead and make a shovel. And we'll put the shovel there. And now we're going to work on our floor. After that, we'll end the video, because what we have here then will be the beginning of our, and voila. Get rid of these little extra bits. And now we have a beginning of a turret home. Not very exciting. Put a couple torches on the outside just to let us go out at night if we wish. And we are safe from the mobs. And to dress that up, we can use some of these planks. 6 of those gives you 2 trapdoors, And a trap door can be hinged. So now our mine is closed off if we want it to be. Walk over it, not fall down. And there we go. I think we will end the video here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And next time we'll just continue building this tower up. We'll probably go another one more floor and then another top to that, and then we'll go from there. See you next time.